Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Still here in Carthus, but on our way to the Stone Vigil, hopefully, and the Enterprise. Where have you been, Desiree? A false Inquisitor has been slain, has he? Yes, well, his was a tale always like to end in bloodshed. Though you've overcome the latest in a long line of unfortunate impediments, I would ask you not to revel in your victory just yet. We can celebrate once we have secured the Enterprise. As I'm sure you will agree, it's past time we enter the Stone Vigil. Pay Lord Drummond a visit and remind him of his obligations to us. Sid and I will follow anon. We owe you all a great debt of gratitude. Had it not been for you, the heretic masquerading as Inquisitor Guillaume would still be among us, free to prey upon the innocent. I see now that I was a fool to dismiss your claim as out of hand, but you must understand it seemed too much to hope with the science of the Seven Storms to lift, to say nothing of Master Garland. Never have I been happier to be proven wrong. Well, it is gratifying to know that someone has derived a measure of enjoyment from your error. Now, if you have no further objections, we would appreciate it if you would permit us to enter the Stone Vigil and retrieve our airship. Yes, of course. It's the very least I can do, given all you've done for us. But entering the outpost is the least of your concerns, I fear. You speak of the Dravanians that now hold the ruin? In part, yes. I should explain. Shortly after you first arrived, I had my men scour the old records. They confirmed that an abandoned airship has been seized by the soldiers garrisoned at the Stone Vigil in the days following the calamity. As far as we have been able to ascertain, it was still in their custody when the outpost was overrun by the dragons. Whether it was damaged or destroyed during the battle I cannot say, nor can I give you any assurances that it has not been removed in the intervening years. For far too long the ruin has served as a Dravanian foothold in Carthus, from which they struck out at us with a depressing regularity. Though we have pushed them back behind the walls, we have as of yet been unable to drive them out, and I cannot say when the situation will change. Or how it will change. Forgive me, Lord Drummond, but there's no guarantee that you will prevail. In any event, we have not the time to wait. We will secure our property without Ishgardian aid. I see. Well, that may be for the best. I will inform Senator Lane of your impending visit. May alone guide you, Science. Okay. Sorry. To ruin your food. Hail, Desiree. Lord Drummond has surprised me with the situation. You may enter the Stone Vigil whenever you will. With that, we unlock the Stone Vigil, our next dungeon. And I think I'll do that as a paladin. And there we are, in the Stone Vigil. A black, a white, and a red mage, huh? Shuro our first boss. But his gimmick, from time to time he runs to the corners and does attacks of some kind. Also, burn effect. Burn hurts. If you're a healer, please heal it. Well, there's a treasure chest if you want it. But now I need to. Have a treasure chest in that room. tank the boss at the entrance to the room and trust the DPS to go to the cannon, so to get that ice dragon back away before it starts getting nasty. Usually one attack he can come through, but you should really be careful that it doesn't get much more than that from the ice dragon or final boss. Typhoon. Come here. Was wondering where that looked so thick. I really thought, you know, that was there two attacks going at the same place. And I suppose come back here. In a moment. I have aggro already. We will come back in a moment. Look, the Enterprise. Yes, just beyond that enormous sleeping dragon. The dragon is not our concern. We have come for the airship, and only the airship. Sid, you and I will sneak aboard the Enterprise and prepare it for launch. Desiree, you stay here and keep an eye on the beast. If it wakes, we may need you to provide a distraction until we are ready to depart. You can manage that, can't you? I can. Let's settle it. Shall we, Sid? As you command. Careful, careful. What? Crap. Hello, La Brea. So you mean to slay Garuda next? Interesting. Most interesting. And you are aware that her strength greatly exceeded of your previous primal conquests? A testament of a fanatical devotion of her followers. The Exile are nothing if not zealous. In spite of your past achievements, I labor to believe that you will best this foe. Yet only a fool would underestimate the great bringer of light, slayer of Ifrit and bane of Titan. If any mortal is capable of defeating the Lady of the Vortex, it is you. Win or lose, the battle should at least make for an entertaining spectacle. Assuming, of course, you live that long. And he wakes the dragon. I guess empowers it with the power of darkness? Alvinor, the dragon! Confound it all! And now we're trapped here. Let us see how well your blasphemous gifts serve you this time, Crystal Bearer. Important with a dragon, but dragon has cleaving attacks, so turn it away as a tank from the group. Otherwise, it hits pretty hard. So healer, be on your ball, and from time to time it does this. Disappearing, and you have to dodge. And there it is again. Sheet of ice? Yeah. And party white damage. I think in a moment he should fly again. Now, fields and more fields. Crap. And healing. Yeah. I feared that would happen. Oh. Climate Burst. 1%. Half. Down. Your DPS, this is pretty straightforward, just dodge and shit. And as a tank, keep it away from the group. Otherwise, only for the healer, this is pretty harsh because the boss does a lot of damage for this level range. Very good work. Another crystal. Come to mama. This is the ice crystal. Desiree? Desiree, are you alright? Speak to me. Trophy praised, I feared the beast had injured you. I see now why the others rated you so highly. When you were caught in the midst of that etheric bubble with a dragon, I was all but certain my next mission would be to find a new champion. Thank the gods for sparing me that inconvenience. I have quite enough to do already. Which reminds me, Sid is working on the Enterprise as we speak. Let's go and see what he has to say. What say you, Sid? Will she fly? Yes, though it will not be a pleasant ride. Well, I dare say it will be no more unpleasant than staying here. Tis a pity the Enterprise is not in a better shape. But if she will allow us to quit this place, I shall not complain. If all are in agreement, let us return to Gidania. Though I would like nothing more than to set course for the Holding Eye, it is plain the Enterprise is in no condition to weather the storm. She must needs be repaired if we are to proceed with our mission. This is also familiar. I know this airship. If I could just... But it's no use. Let's go. How have I longed for a more agreeable climate of a 12th. Yet I will not deny the Holy See had its charms. Endless detours aside, our Ishgardian jaunt proved quite an adventure. Alas, our work is far from done. We still have an airship to repair and a primal to slay. No rest for the heroic, huh? Okay. Now, I end this episode here. I think next time we continue with Sid and Alphino and whatever else awaits us. Until then, my mace and don't get lost.